Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back. Yeah, I was gonna say something funny, but I guess this is just still the Elder Scrolls Online. And it's still High Isle. Went and explored the whole of High Isle and Aminos to kind of get an idea of what areas need quests completions. And when I came back to town, there was an icon that I either hadn't noticed or hadn't been here before.
That doesn't add up at all.
Who, it's a familiar face. There's another familiar face I saw. But we'll get to them in due time. Right now, Rigert takes priority.
This is not good. Rigert needs help. Again.
Is he still wearing... No, this must be an updated... No, that might be the same vanilla outfit he's always worn.
Why, it is you.
No, it's
bestest
more modern.
Friend. I never expected to see you here on High Isle. This is most fortunate because I have a little problem again. I am large delegate, but I lost my scepter.
Large delegate?
That is what King Yoran told me. He said, Rigert, go to High Isle and be Ebonheart Pact Cultural Ambassador. And be large, delegate and large. That is me. But I lost my scepter of office. I had it with me last night, but now I can't find it.
Do you mean delegate at large?
Yes. I went out with delegates Tanelin and Ulganash last night. We ate and drank like kings. I don't remember all that happened, but I spent most of my gold. And I lost my official scepter. Will you help me look for it? I can pay you a little.
I'll help you find your scepter of office.
I've been thinking very hard, and it hurts. We should begin at the Ancient Anchor. That is where I went last night with the other diplomats. The innkeeper was angry with me this morning, but she might talk to you. You there.
Who are Tanelin and Ulganash, exactly?
They are delegates too. Tanelin is very important elf from Aldmere Dominion, and Ulganash is noble orc from Daggerfall Covenant, who brings culture wherever he goes. I don't remember what we talked about. It must have been another diplomatic success.
Any chance one of them has your scepter?
Must think again. No. We parted ways with great enthusiasm in street just outside Ancient Anchor. I went back inside and I had it with me then. I need my scepter of office. I can't lose another one or they'll dock my pay.
I'm surprised the North Cultural Exchange is still in business.
Thanks to you it is. Last time you helped make the cultural exchange glorious success. So much success. King Yoran said we didn't need to send culture to High Isle. Then I told him you might be here to help again. He said I could come.
How did you get here, Rigert? I thought the delegations were lost at sea.
I was sent weeks ago to party in advance. No, that is not quite right. To be part of advance party. When diplomats meet for talks, their helpers usually gather ahead of time to begin making friends. And drink. I am good at that.
This might be the one example of Rigert being in a place doing what he's doing correctly. Like, this whole thing is about diplomatic relations, and he's not doing it too well, but he's doing it. Huh. Ain't that something? Rigert, phenomenal character. Might be the best recurring character, but there's a couple good ones. I've done episodes on most of them. Like Naramo, the Vanos twins.
Not you again. You haven't paid your bill. Or did you forget that too?
I guess I'm...
See, I was here, and she remembers me. I must have committed great diplomacy last night. Ask her about my scepter, friend.
I'm betting I'm gonna have an option to pay for something or go find something.
I'm sorry about that little scene. Some people are unbelievable. Welcome to the Ancient Anchor. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a missing scepter.
Oh, you're with this Nord? I'm not all that worried about what he left here. I'm worried about what he took. A night's worth of food, drink, and entertainment, all without paying. He and his friends skipped out on their bill.
What happened?
Like I said, they ate and drank all night in a private room. When I noticed it was too quiet, I looked in and they were all gone. Someone's gotta settle up. Your friend left his scepter? It'll do as collateral until I get paid.
You found a scepter. That is good. And I remember now. I wanted to pay the bill to impress the other delegates, but now I don't have the coin to do that again. We have to get them to pay their shares. I can't lose another scepter.
What else do you remember about last night?
Let me see. Tanelin didn't seem to be having fun, so I bought her a special drink. And then Ulganash wanted dessert. I asked the man in the back for something sweet so my friends could have a good time. We headed back to our own lodgings after that.
You said you bought a special drink for Tanelin?
Oh yes, I am good diplomat, so I thought she would like something to remind her of home. After that, Tanelin kept asking for more drinks. We all laughed and had fun. We said goodnight just outside. She got in her carriage and drove off for home.
And Ulganash wanted a dessert?
We might have been arguing about where to get the best cake in Hrothgar. That made us want cake. But the man in the back room said he did not have cake. So I asked him to give me whatever he had for Ulganash.
Where can I find the two of them?
I think Tanelin is staying at Steadfast Manor, a little way outside of town. She likes Lord Bakaro's gardens. Ulganash rented a small house in Gonfalon Bay near the West Gate. Here, I'll be right behind you. When my head stops spinning.
Interesting. Why do I have to confront them? It's not like they did anything wrong. Rigard's the one who totally botched this. House near the West Gate. Okay, that's... Oh. Ulganash, why are you in chains?
Ulganash is a prisoner? I don't understand. Ask him what happened.
That is strange.
Can you help me? There's been a terrible mistake. I'm with the Daggerfall Covenant diplomatic mission. But this guard doesn't believe me. I'm not what he thinks I am.
I'm here with Rigard the Brash. Can you tell me what happened?
Rigard! He got me into this mess. Last night after dinner, we were talking about our favorite places in Hrothgar. He disappeared into the back and returned with a bag. He said something about getting a dessert for me.
What happened next?
I left. On my way home, this guard stopped me. I told him what I thought about that, so he frisked me. It turns out the bag was filled with skooma. I didn't know, I swear. Can you talk to Sergeant Dupertis?
Dupertis?
I've got diplomatic immunity.
I mean,
You'd
technically...
better talk to the guard. Ulganash won't be able to pay his share of the tab if he's in prison.
Nice goatee, little man.
I'm sure Ulganash spun you a sad tale. Criminals will say just about anything to avoid going to prison. He even told me he was a diplomat. Hope he's got a better story for the city magistrate.
I believe this is all a mistake. Ulganash really is a diplomat.
If I had a gold coin for every criminal who tells me he's got friends in high places, I'd be a wealthy man. Word of warning, mainlander. Make false statements to an officer of the law, and you'll be in front of the magistrate too.
There must be some way to straighten this out.
I'll free Ulganash if we catch the criminal who refined the moon sugar. There's a smuggler named Burjack Catalan who hangs around the Ancient Anchor. We're sure he deals in skooma, but we haven't been able to prove it. He's the criminal I really want.
This is gonna be a long quest. How can I help?
Follow Burjack Catalan and find where he keeps his contraband. I'll need you to bring me proof he's got skooma. We've tried to arrest him before, only to come up empty-handed. I saw Burjack in Gonfalon Square earlier. If you're in, start there.
Oh, you are...
You are very clever, friend. Just find Berjack Catalan's ill-gotten booty, and I'll get my scepter back. It's simple.
Is it, though? You'd think if Ulganash... I mean, not if. He is a diplomat, but you'd think he'd be carrying some kind of paperwork identifying that, wouldn't he? Alright, where are you? Ah, I guess that's you over there.
What a night. Time for a little nightcap. And then to bed. Where's my house again?
Hey, as long as I keep... These tailing missions are, kind of different than what we're used to with Elder Scrolls Online. Although there are tailing missions in some other content, isn't there? But I know Ember's quest, one of Ember's quests had you tail a guy. And now we're tailing a guy here, so I guess they're really trying to, like...
What do you want?
Hey. They're really kind of trying to test the mechanic. Or make the most out of it. Because wasn't there a tailing mission? I think there was one in the Thieves Guild. And maybe one in Dark Brother... No, there wasn't one in Dark Brotherhood. Was there? I don't remember. There's a lot of quests in this game. This game is, what, 8 years old? And it feels like it would take you, like, almost 2 years to do all the quests at this point. Unless you, like, really hunkered down and just non-stop played this game. Wow, he's really just wandering around, huh? It's funny when you can tell a person, a human, real person is talking to the NPCs for a quest you did and aren't there anymore. Like, that person is clearly talking to the people at the beginning of the first story quest, but they're not here for me anymore. So now it just looks like they're admiring the statue. It is a nice statue. Am I gonna have to break and enter? Oh, did he, like, go to sleep? That bumpkin gave me 3 times what I asked for skooma.
Paid for the best night I've had in years.
Oh, okay. First thing I checked. What did I even get? Can I look at it? Quest items? Oh. I don't feel like that's really evidence.
Let the one who stole my steel pay a blood price.
What? What was that? You just burn an incense? Oh, that's not just incense. It looks like a, what is that called? They use that when they're hunting ghosts.
Ah, you are back. Do you have the dessert? Sergeant Dupertis is waiting.
Did you find Burjack Catalan? More importantly, did you bring back any proof that he's dealing in skooma? Someone has to go to prison today. I'd rather take him than your friend here.
I followed him to his house and found his cash. Here's proof.
I knew it! Thank you, Mainlander. We've been trying for months to catch Burjack Catalan with incriminating evidence, but he can smell a guard from a block away. He hides it all before we get anywhere near him.
Burjack Catalan sounds like a Rick and Morty character name. So you'll let Ulganash go free?
I'm true to my word. I'm after the smuggler who's bringing skooma into my town. Not some drunken fool who ends up with a vial in his pocket. But tell your friend if I see him anywhere near Moonsugar again, I'll arrest him on the spot.
I will. I imagine he's not going to be too happy with Rigert.
Excellent. Ulganash has paid his debt to society. Another diplomatic triumph.
You okay, Chief?
That's better. I can't thank you enough. Without your help, I'd still be under arrest. Now, what's all this about Rigert and his missing scepter?
The innkeeper won't give the scepter back to Rigert until someone pays last night's tab.
No one paid the innkeeper? I don't understand. We ate and drank quite a lot last night, but Rigert said he'd taken care of it. I would never skip out on a bill. We have to make this right. What do you need me to do?
I feel bad because this guy seems like a real, like, serious, like, he does his job well diplomat. Are you willing to pay your share of the bill to the innkeeper?
Gladly. I'll head back to my rooms and clean myself up. As soon as I can feel my fingers again, I'll meet you back at the inn with a coin for my share. It's the least I can do.
Okay.
Excellent. Good thing we came along when we did. I can't imagine how he got himself into this situation.
How... I mean, I guess that's what makes Rigert so endearing, is he's so oblivious, but like, oh boy. There are limits, my man. Alright, steadfast manner is that one. Right. Let's just take a... lady? Okay, she's just standing there. Let's take a stroll, maybe see if a random event doesn't pop up. Still need to find that knight. And the squire. I might have to just wait until after the Zenithar event is over. Oh, no, those are quest related. Yeah.
I can't believe
Because right now,
drank our
I would say
entire-
75% of the events I run into are...
Just because
Lost another one. What could it be?
Ooh, who could it be? Or where could it be? So it's like, what? That's the thing from Star Wars, right? It's been a long time since I've seen those movies. But yeah, the Zenithar thing, it's fun. But since they're using the same spawn locations as other events in the area... My goodness,
You there.
a lot of quest givers.
Can we speak for a moment?
It means I don't get to see the random events from the new DLC, which... I don't know, I feel like that undermines it a little. They should have... If they're going to have events like that, don't do it right after a DLC launches.
Use another break.
Although, on the other hand, I guess PC has had it already for 2 weeks, so... It's just a matter of console being late. Who is this wonderful dog? Chum? Chum, I love you. You're a wonderful dog. Didn't someone say there was a dog you can dance with in this one? Actually...
What?
Oh, that's weird. There's sometimes cabinets you just can't search. So, one of my friends told me that Steadfast Manor is a good place to steal things. Is it? I mean, I guess there's a couple dress... Actually, Come on, show me a high aisle plan somewhere. Oh, there are actually a lot of cabinets and the like. Plus whatever's upstairs. Why are these cabinets unsearchable? What is this board game? Ooh. I wonder what that is. Maybe that'll be a luxury... Not a luxury. A, what are they called? Mastercraft furnishing. Binks? Binks the cat? That's a great name for a... Oh, it's a Mauser. It's just the big floppy ears. Oh, well. There's one. Too bad I already have that one. I would like a blue. Or even a purple. So this place, I guess, is a house of healing. Oh, I think they've actually alluded to that. That there was a mansion turned into a hospital. None of these cabinets can be searched, and it's infuriating. What is this? It almost looks like a metronome. What is this? Excuse me?
Oh, she must have taken ill after dinner last night. Is that a note by the bed?
Huh. I like reading the little flavor text they give the random loot. Patient female high elf, age unknown, Tanelin and unmarried Dominion diplomat, condition intoxicated, incidental poisoning. It seems this foolish woman was encouraged to drink a great deal of rotmith. Ooh, isn't that bad? Last night, despite never having tried it before. She will likely be miserably ill for days. If her condition worsens, crush a mammoth ear leaf and dab a few drops of the juice on her lips. I saw several plants in the grounds, but I am told they are not to be cut without Lord Baccaro's permission. The juice is a purgative and will bring up the rotmith, along with everything else. Uh-oh.
Look for a mammoth
purgative,
ear
I guess.
plant in the woods near the manor. We need to wake her up.
Uh-oh. This is going to be no good. See, now I get that they use paintings as decorations for a lot of the stuff, and like these. These are great. Actually, I think I have these. Well, I don't know if I have that one. That one's pretty. But this is a painting of the Ascendant Lord. It's like if you had... There's a painting from Greymore of, like, the vampire. Oh, what was his name? Oh, there's another one here. But, yeah, that's weird. Why would you have a painting of, like, the big bad in your house? Unless there's, like... Unless the Ascendant Lord is copying someone else's look. That's a big plant. I guess why it's called Mammoth Ear. Am I gonna get in trouble for sunflowers? That would be kind of cool if they somehow figure out a way you can have sunflowers as a mastercraft, like maybe alchemy. I would love to be able to make those. Really, I would like to be able to buy them because sunflowers are like my favorite plant, but you know, settle for what you can get for, I guess.
Crush the leaf and give her the juice. If she wakes up, we can tell her about her share of the bill.
Oh boy.
It worked! She's awake! I was a little worried that she might be dead.
It'd be funny if she projectile vomited on Rigert.
Surely death would be more preferable to this. Still, I thank you for waking me. I was having the most horrific dreams. Who are you again?
I'm Rakunchulgrum. I'm helping Rigert. What happened last night?
In the spirit of cultural bridge building, I joined Ulganash and Rigert for dinner. A routine exchange, but Rigert ordered food and drinks all night long. Why? What's going on?
The innkeeper says that no one paid the bill.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no idea if I paid or not. I don't even remember leaving the inn. It's entirely possible that I forgot to contribute toward the bill in my condition. What in the world did I have to drink?
The healer's note said you drank rotmith. A lot of it.
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting.
That's wood elf.
No
Rotmith
wonder
is
I
a
got
wood
sick.
elf. Like,
I promise I'll return to the
super
inn set it up
fermented
soon.
drink,
Now,
I
if you'll
think.
excuse me. Oh, all of a sudden, I'm not feeling so good.
You don't look so good. Oh.
A diplomatic success. Now, let us return to the inn and settle this bill.
Let me see if there's actually a... I'm curious exactly what rotmith is. Rotmith, made from fermented meat seasoned with thunderbug organs, takes years to brew, and is considered a precious ritual beverage. Ugh. Can you make... I guess you can make alcohol from anything, but... fermented meat. Ugh. Poor her. Ugh. I remembered it was gross. I didn't remember how gross it was. Rotmith. Alright. Ooh. Clock tower? Bell tower? Is there a bell tower here? Is that a bell tower? Or I guess that's just ambient background.
Right, that's settled. I hope you all have learned your lesson. Don't pay the bill to shady characters in a back room.
We
Oh.
are in agreement. I hope this means I can have my scepter back.
I admit it. I didn't expect to see you again. But your 3 friends finally came back to pay their bill. They even added a little extra for all the trouble.
Oh, can Rigard have his scepter of office back then?
Unlike some people in this room, I remember to pay my debts when they're due. These 3 ninnies came back and paid what they owed. So here's the scepter. You should tell your friends to use more common sense in the future.
I'm still not sure what happened here.
Your friend Rigard happened. First, he bought the High Elf Rotmeth, thinking it was a taste of home for her. After that, he tried to get a sugary dessert for the orc and mistook a skooma dealer in the back room for one of my staff.
And then what?
The skooma dealer gave Rigard something for his friend the orc, all right. Rigard decided that settled the bill. He came back and told the others he'd taken care of it. They were both far too drunk to sort it out. Ninnies, all of them.
Fair enough. Are you gonna be okay? I'm worried about you.
I am positively mortified. In all my years of diplomatic work, I have never been involved in such a scene. I would be in your debt if you could convince Rigard to never bring this up again.
His life's not coming back to you now.
Look, it's embarrassing enough without you rubbing it in. We drank far too much. Rigard bought me Rotmeth thinking it was a taste of home and not some nasty wood elf swill. And I downed it without even looking to see what it was.
Why'd you keep drinking it?
Because Rigard kept buying them. It's the first rule of diplomacy. Don't embarrass your host by refusing what they give you. But the second rule is don't make your guest drink like a wood elf pirate. Evidently, Rigard didn't know that.
Evidently. And you? Poor, stand-up guy who got involved in all this?
I have one more favor to ask, friend. Could we try to keep this whole business just between us? I'm kind of new at this, you see. I was just appointed to the Covenant's delegation, and I'm worried they'll send me home if I foul it up.
Didn't you even look in the bag that Rigard gave you?
I didn't even want dessert. We'd been eating and drinking all night. And since we'd been talking about cakes earlier in the evening, Rigard must have thought I had a sweet tooth. I was even more surprised than the guard when he found the skooma.
Why did the guard stop you?
It wasn't my finest hour. I may have relieved myself against a building along the way. And when the guard spoke sharply to me about that, I argued back at him. You know the rest of the tale.
Rigard?
My bestest friend. Thanks to your help, I can commit diplomacy
That's
again.
not the right phrasing.
Everyone here will know that they have been diplomatized by Rigard the Bright.
Still incorrect.
But I still have no idea how things got so out of hand. Everyone was so upset.
You honestly don't understand the cause of all this trouble?
Diplomacy is hard work. I bought special drinks for Tanelin, but they made her sick. I ordered dessert for Ulganash and tried to pay for dinner. Ulganash got arrested, and the innkeeper kept my scepter. Now, I'm even more confused.
How?
I don't know what high elves like to drink, and I'm not sure why that man gave me a bag of skooma when I wanted something for my friend Ulganash. I only wanted him to have good time. I am stumbled. Did Mariset Lemater have my scepter of office?
Yep.
Thank you, friend. I am official large delegate again. Just think of the great diplomatic triumphs that are sure to come because you helped me. I do not have much gold left in purse, but what I have is yours.
Okay.
Another diplomatic success. Thank you, friends, for an unforgettable night.
It was certainly a, well, unique experience.
Agreed. It was unique. Let's all agree to never speak of it again.
Well, that's that, I guess. One quest down and
I saw it
more to
myself.
go.
The light at Gonfalon Head went out right around the same time as that storm. They say rogue knights threatened the keeper.
The Ascendant Order. The same
I'm not a fan of the whole you do a story quest, and then NPCs in the town have flavor text they don't stop talking about. That was a big annoyance in the Deadlands. Like, it was cool the first time, but like, it just keeps, they keep doing it every time you're in the main square of the city or the town. It gets real old real quick. It's basically the same problem everyone has with like the DLC quest givers running up to you and being like, "Do you know how long I've been looking for you? I just want to stand." Ooh, rat. I just want to, you know, be in town and not be accosted by anything. But you know, that's that. That's Rigert. We continue on. There's at least 2 quests on the road to Steadfast Manor, plus 1 at Steadfast Manor. So I think we'll just kind of tackle those. It seems easy enough to pick them out, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.